Welcome to Garnet Queen Tarot, where we are inspired to rise. Hello, Aries. I hope everyone is doing well. Before we get started, you got to do the routine, right? Twice. Inhale, exhale. Don't you feel better? Be honest. You know you feel better. Anytime you release anything tied up in your neck and your back and your shoulders, your belly, anxiety, concerns, when you come in here, you have to be in a peaceful mode. You got to zen out, okay? Leave that negativity at the door. Don't bring it up in here. You're not going to ruin our vibe. Leave that nonsense at the door. You are a free spirit when you're in here. You're listening and getting in tune with yourself. You're listening for messages. Don't bring no bad juju or none of that nonsense up in here. This is our space where we communicate together and we look forward to uniting. This is our time. So whatever is on your mind and been bothering you, just relax. Just relax. Some people be so tense all the time. Let it go. Relax. Just turn the key in the door when you come in here and leave all that crap outside. Okay? And you're supposed to close your eyes and listen to pick up anything that was meant for you. But sometimes people rush through everything. You don't have no time to just sit down and relax for a minute. I like having conversations with you guys. And Aries, you're always tense, it seems like. You always doing something that frustrates you, or you always got people in your circle that frustrate you. I'm serious. It's always somebody getting on your nerves. Always. You're funny. Just relax. I love when my Aries can relax because they always thinking about something, or they in some project, or they got to do this, and they looking to make money, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Aries. Ooh, you on a pirate ship. Set sail on a new adventure. Explore beyond the horizon. Ah, see? They're telling you to go out there and try a new environment. Be adventurous. Do something different. Don't do the same status quo. You've been working on your grind for a minute, so they're just saying, hold up. Wait a minute. Come on. That's what it is. You always on your grind. You could be a billionaire and you still want to do more. That's how you are. That is how you are. You could be tense a lot. Relax. Relax. The peer. You decide. You decide the choice is yours. You decide the choice is yours. I don't know how many Aries allow people to choose from them unless choose for them because you like to be at the head of the realm. You want to be in charge. And even though you might have a partnership, unless somebody is put up money or things like that you feel equal to, you won't let them be in charge. If they half step, they get some of the responsibilities, but you still want to handle everything. And for you to come together and compromise, it's a difficult step for you because you like to be in charge. And you've never had anybody that you could trust completely to be running the show. You had disappointments with people before, and when you're on the pier and you're thinking and you're looking, you're seeing less burden, but still more control. You want to be able to trust people where you could say, okay, I'm going on vacation. I know they're going to handle their business, or they're going to do this, or they're going to do that. And you don't have that confidence. So people always fall short for you at times because you look at, you know, how they measure up to what your expectations are. So you have to start deciding how are you going to learn to compromise more? How are you going to be willing to share the responsibility? And that's what you want. You want to be able to do that, but you need to be sure that it's somebody you could count on. So you decide what you want. You make the decisions, even in the cases of who you want to put in charge when you do something else. But you have so many projects. You could be getting a barber shop or a beauty shop or combining the two. You could be on your job looking toward a promotion and wanting to level up. You could do your side hustle and wanting to know if you need to put more hours in because you're starting to fare better with your side hustle than your main hustle. It's so many things to decipher and decide upon. You know, you want to go back to school, but you don't want to go back in the classroom. Whether it's online or not, you're just not in that momentum where you want to sit down in a classroom. It's so many things you have to decide, and everything is on your plate because you have a lot of options right now, Aries. So take your time to, investigate and invest in what you feel is going to help you to be where you want to be. But look through everything thoroughly. Don't just jump. Compass, divine guidance, and you're being led. When things start falling in line with you, you automatically know you're going in the right direction as you're on the right path. But a lot of times when the road is bumpy, you might have to step back and see, did you make a wrong turn? And sometimes your tenacity is tested. So you have to be able to be in line with yourself to figure out which one it is and how you should proceed because you're in tune with who you are. You don't realize, Aries, how important this is. When you take a minute to step back and think things through, so much will be revealed to you. So much. You don't always have to run the show or know how everything is going to be set up. Sometimes you need to pass along some responsibility, delegate to others so that they can help you to contribute to your greatness, to their greatness as well. So don't be afraid to test the waters and let other people help you along the way. It's okay. You still have the reins. You still have the great ideas. Okay? But share the responsibility. Learn to delegate. And don't come down hard on people if they don't measure up. This is the time that you're being guided and you need to take those necessary steps because you're feeling it. You're connecting with it and you're realizing that where you are is not where you want to be. You are on a growth path and you have to put your ear to the ground and pick up the vibes and know how to get to where you want to be. Listen, Aries, listen. You're great at talking. Be great at listening because there's some messages coming for you that have opportunities with them, and you may have to humble yourself to grasp them. So be willing to do that. I love the whale. Your voice matters. Speak your truth. Excuse me. Your voice matters. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. I did this reading and nothing bothered me. And when it came to this last card, it's like something is choking me. It says, your voice matters. Speak your truth. A lot of times people will make you believe, Aries, that you have no right to say anything, or you need to mind your business or keep quiet or keep your mouth shut. And when they approach you in that manner, they pick the wrong one because you don't like it. And it seems like people want you to feel like you don't matter. You just exist. And you don't want to be there. You want to be in a position where you don't have to tolerate people and their nonsense, because nobody is going to make you hush and keep quiet. And if you're in a position where you're under someone at work, or you could lose much more than anything else if you keep talking, threats could come to you. It's like people want to control what you say and do, and want to hold you back and hold you down, and act as though what you're seeking in life doesn't have any value. And you know where you see yourself. And because of the fact that sometimes you take shortcuts, you end up having to go take a lengthy journey, I should say. You end up hurting yourself because you wanted immediate gratification, and you can't get that yet. You have to recognize the fact that the process itself could be strenuous, but it'll be worth it if you do it the right way. And sometimes people could sway you in the wrong direction, and you go with it, and you have to pay the price, and your journey becomes longer. And then there's sometimes you find a way to take another route so that you don't have to deal with that nonsense in front of you. And moving forward, continue to take things seriously, in the sense that research it and follow through on the information that's required. Don't just assume that what this person is saying is accurate or too good to be true. It probably is sometimes. So focus on your research before you invest. Listen to reviews. Figure things out. Don't just take things at face value. Aries, you have taken a lot of shortcuts in life, and it has backfired. So go the right path. The right path. And then some of you just didn't believe it was real and didn't invest in it at all. But some got caught. So it's just letting you know, I love this whale card. I love it because it's basically saying to speak up and speak your truth. Who are you? What do you represent? Why are you even here? Those are questions you have to be able to answer about yourself, because that makes everyone know that you are in tune with who you are. You're confident and capable of achieving anything that you set your mind to. So they better recognize. They better recognize. Just because I had a few bumps in the road on the road, don't get it twisted. I am who I was meant to be, and nobody's going to take that away from me. Aries, you are strong. You are passionate about traveling on your journey. You want it all. You want it all. But your word is patience, process, profit. You got to have patience. You have to be passionate. The profit is going to come, but you have to go through it, or else you'll get to rewind it back to the beginning. So think things through, think everything through, but you do have a voice. Let's see what our soul message is. Ooh, Aries, you got some opportunities on your path. You just got to continue listening to yourself and be patient. Nothing is going to happen overnight. Take the time to learn while you're traveling on that path to succeed. Learn and absorb as much information as possible. Don't be shy. Don't be shameful. Don't be too proud. Be humble when necessary. Humble when necessary. All right. Speak to us. Relationships, envy, peace. See? I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And right now, that's the truth. You don't want anybody that has less than you, Aries. You want to know that the person that's with you, you can learn from, benefit from, that compliments you. You want them to know a little bit more than you so you could learn from them as well. You don't want them to be somebody that has to keep learning from you. You want to learn from them too. You want a partner. And that's how you line it up. You want a partner, Aries. You want a partner that can help you to elevate to the next level, that can teach you things you didn't know, because you like that. You want somebody who's broken ground with climbing up the ladder, not somebody looking for the entrance to get on the ladder. You like to learn from other people because you like to elevate. You like people to show you things. You're turned on by that. When people know things and um, you like pondering and puzzled, and it's like, wow, I didn't know that. Or, wow, really? You think that's going to work? Or you do that? Or you learn. You love people more that you could learn from. Now, for those of you that, visit other people, you might have someone that's dumbed down so you could be in charge or feel like thou all powerful because you like your ego stroked at times. But the relationships you seek are more about elevation. And that's why they say people who serve my higher good. What does that mean to you? Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. You see? And that's when people start whispering behind your back and talking because you spoke what you wanted into existence. And when you start achieving it, that's when people want to come out the woodwork. Oh, what about me? Oh, you too good now? Or you this, you that? And that's not it. But when I was trying to put y'all on with certain things, y'all was laughing at me and talking about you crazy. So now that I'm actually benefiting and relishing in what I said I was going to do, people have so much to say. Life is complicated. When you're talking, it seems like a pipe dream to some folks. And actually, it's something that is going to manifest for you because of your commitment, because of your dedication. And people can't always believe it. They are shocked because they thought you was just talking to be talking. But when they see it manifest and it's real, first they're stunned because they can't even believe. They in shock. It's like, what? She did that? What? He did that? That's when they start claiming you. Oh, I know him. Oh yeah, we went to school together. I know her, yeah. We was in the same science class. We wasn't like hanging out or nothing all the time, but I know them. Yeah, and it's funny. And then who was the comedian that is one of his best friends or his best friend is the one who set him up? I think it was Kevin Hart, but I'm not gonna. Please don't hold me to that because I'm not completely sure at the moment. But I'm saying, you see how people are. Do you see how people are? I'm telling you, Aries, as you're climbing up this ladder and you have these plans for the future, you have to be very aware of the people around you. Okay? Because there is envy about what you've already achieved, and confident about what you've achieved. Some people can't take it because they thought you were a joke. And who ended up being the last one laughing? That's what I'm talking about. So I'm saying be careful because people can interfere with your what? Your peace. Your peace. Your peace. Hmm. I am a being. I am a being of love. And I release all negative energy, which you're going to have to do. Look at that. Peace. What you're going to have to do. You're going to have to release any negative energy around you. And even if somebody didn't actually do something, like sometimes your vibes just pick up something is off, and you may not even know exactly who in the room is off, but there's somebody in there that you feel doesn't have your best interests at heart. And you have to start paying attention to these things, especially in these times. People, let me tell you something. My daughter, one of the things that hurt her a lot, there was this guy, and she said, cute guy, and he's always hanging out with them, and this was in New York, and always hanging out with them, and doing fun stuff, and he had the nicest smile. And she said she hadn't seen him for a while, and then he came around, and everybody was happy to see him. And he was hugging everybody, and you know, he was coming to check on some friends because they all were supposed to be going to this party, but the friends didn't even want to go no more. And he said, well, this girl wanted him to go, and he was going to go ahead and meet up with her and stuff like that. So he said, see y'all later, everybody. The next morning, my daughter said when they woke up, everybody was calling everybody, and they said he was killed at the party. Something with some girl. And they set him up to get him there. She did. And the guy was killed. And that bothers my daughter so much because she's like, Mom, last night I was just talking to him. He was right here, Mom. You know, our children nowadays got to grow up with so much violence. It's like so sad. Whew, I'm telling you, so many stories, so many stories, the death of a lot of young people. They're supposed to be allowed to put their parents in the ground or ashes, bury their parents, not the other way around. Peace is so important in your life right now. You have to realize that. I tell everybody, every battle is not meant to be fought. My mother used to say that to me all the time. Because, when I was younger, I was, whoo, yeah. Well, she was like, you don't need to fight in every fight. You don't need to be in every battle. And as you grow, you realize, why am I really fighting this person? Is it that serious? Now, and that was just a fist fight. Now, you have a debate with somebody, a little disagreement, and they want to take your life permanently. So continue to seek your peace. Aries, you deserve peace. And right now, it seems that a lot of envy, jealousy, people wanting what you got and looking at you at a distance, all side eye. Be careful, because you are working towards getting into a peaceful mode, but you're aware that certain relationships are not meant for you to be part of. Too much envy. You hear people say, must be nice. you know, Take all those things to heart when people make those kind of comments. I'll look at him or her showing off. Ooh, it's all about you, right? people say people say stuff. She thinks she cute. Oh, he think he cute. You must think they cute too, because you wouldn't be acting the way you acting. Don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Peace. Find your peace. Garnetqueentarot here saying, be inspired to rise. Don't let people throw you out of character, throw you off, or block your path. Find an alternative route. Stay in your peaceful zone. Don't let people bring you into their negative energy. You don't need it. Do your own cleansing. Do your own praying to your source, and recognize people that are trying to push your buttons. Don't give them the satisfaction at all. But do know that envy is out there, okay? It's out there. It's out there. Peace and love. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you again for your support. You are appreciated. You are appreciated. Talk soon. Take care.